And welcome back, everybody. This is Thorn with the Game Design Lexicon. That was the Doobie Brothers with What a Fool Believes. Great album. Absolutely fantastic album. Anyway, catch the best of. Either the Michael McDonald and the Tommy Johnston era of the Doobie Brothers are both fantastic. Both completely different feel, too. The Michael McDonald stuff has definitely a lot more like soulful feel. While the earlier stuff, the Tommy Johnston era, had more of kind of like a really interesting Southern feel, like a Creedence Clearwater kind of vibe. So I'm sitting here futzing around with this as I go along, trying to find out what it is. So with this first set of letters, I used a multi-word anagram solver, right? Put the letters in there. Common words, proper nouns. I could probably even lessen that just to common words. Sort descending. Okay. Minimum of 5 letters for each word. I don't know if it actually does a maximum for that. Yeah, okay, so they're all 5-letter words. Okay. Max words of 3, which means it's always going to give me 5-letter words. Maximum result of 250, which is good because I didn't hit that. I did hit it's 14 times 3, so that's 16 minus 4 or 60 minus 4, so 56 plus 1, 57 different results that I could type into this. Right? I did check, and the actual answer is in it. So I'm not really entirely sure how I was supposed to do this myself. E, M, P. So the next question, and this is really important, can I do it out of order? Right? D, I, T, C, H, and R, O, AST. So here's another thing. Okay, those are the 3 words, empty, ditch, roast, right? However, it's out of order. So not only did this puzzle want me to find the exact words, but it also wanted me to find the exact order of the 3, right? And in this case, these 2 are switched. Ditch, empty, roast. Now, see, this one is a little easier. This one is a little easier because we already have set letters, right? So let's go and get these letters into our anagram solver. Ice, is that a G or a C? G. G, T, H, F. Is the first one. R, W, E, K, C, second one. Third one, R, T, U, T, E. So I, G, T, H, F, R, W, E, K, C, and R, T, U, T, E, right? And the key here is, of course, the fact that we have letter placement. So the first one was definitely the hardest, right? Because this one we have something that actually governs which words can be where, right? So let's go ahead and put those in. 5-letter words, 3 max words, descending order. Really? Oh, that's so weird. So that last one we had what did I say, 57 possibilities. This one with that specific letter set gives us 2 possibilities: fewer, truck, tight, and wreck, utter, fight. And of course, they have to be in a certain order, which I guess is pretty obvious, right? So F, I, GHT, fight. That has to be fight, right? Rec. Oh shit, maybe it didn't want me to switch around the letters. Utter. Shit. I almost... Damn it. I wish I knew what letters the previous one was in. Because if it doesn't want you to switch around the letters, that makes it a lot easier, right? So let's do this one. This one is... since these overlap, I wonder if I should count them twice, right? Oh no, I can't count them twice. Oh shit, this kind of makes them really hard. ROTHW. Let me do that in the single word anagram solver. 5 words. Throw, worth. Throw and worth are pretty much it. Okay. So now that we got throw there, let's see about the other one. TRITC, right? TRITC. That one doesn't have a 5-letter word, so we're going to switch that one around. Oh, it can't be switched around. It can't be worth. It has to have a W at the end of it. So we got 2 words. Here, let me do this. Let me get all the letters. So this makes it a little bit harder. Now, that first one was next to fucking impossible unless they didn't want me to switch around the letters in each word. If that was the case, which I didn't check that at first, and I probably should have, I wish there was a way to, like, completely reset the puzzle. I mean, I guess I could just reload my game, right? Wonder how far that has me back. Let's do that. Oh. Did it really save it automatically? Oh, looks like it did. Yeah, son of a bitch. Oh, well. Oh, well. Well, if it saves it automatically. So, according to the instructions, if you do want to make sure that you're saving it at specific times, you'll either need to back up your saves or name them differently. You know, do a save as each time, right? So, throw RITCOARK. THRORITCOARK. So I can take that and I can look for 5-letter words that end in a W, right? It's pretty easy. Straightforward anyway. 5-letter words end in W. I mean, there are a lot of 5-letter words, right? But not a lot of them that are going to end in W. In fact, looks like there's only going to be a tiny handful of them. And some of them are so strange that I wouldn't even consider them, right? So, arrow, kahow, katow, thraw, that is, and throw. So... I doubt it. You know, I don't know if it wants me to switch around letters again. Oh, wait a second. Arrow. A-R-R-O-W. Okay, give me a sec. Let me see something real quick before I start switching around the letters to different locations. C-O-A-R-K. 5-letter words. Croak. There's really only one word. C-R. Croak, right? And then we have T-R-I-T-C. And according to this, there is no 5-letter word with those letters. Especially just switching around these center letters. So you really don't have any choice, right? You're gonna have to switch them around. So arrow. Let's see, what did I have in my notes here? So I really only had a few possibilities. Arrow, Kahow, Katow, Thraw, and Throw. Which to me, throw and arrow are probably the two most obvious, right? So let's do T-H-R-T-H-R-O-W. Throw is probably the most obvious, right? However, so what did that leave us with? Throw left us with that and a T. Okay. So the next thing we need are 5-letter words with the remaining stuff. One that begins with a T and one that ends with a K, right? So, assuming it's throw. Again, could be arrow. Damn it. Don't ask me what I'm listening to. It's my, my mix. Okay. So words that begin with a T or end with a K. So, croak. And I'm going to go ahead and just discount everything else, right? So if it doesn't begin with a T or end with a K, not even going to count it. And of course, I have the answers right in front of me. I've only looked at the first one, I think. So begin with a T, end with a K. Oh, wait a second. Begin with a T, end with a K. Oh, tarot. That actually could be one of them. But it can't both begin and end with a T and K, right? That's impossible. So we also get to mark those out. So it also can't begin and end with a T, right? Oh, no, it could. It could, theoretically. That leaves us with very few possibilities. Croak, tactic, Taco, Tarok, Tarot, Toric, Torta, Tract, Trait, Triac, Tricked, Trick, Troke, and Troc. I don't know what the hell a Troc and a Troke is, but I mean, it could literally be T A R O T, right? Oh shit, that was it. That was it. Awesome. So this one gives us 2. With one possibility of overlap, right? One of them has to have an F in that second to the last slot, right? So, God, I can't believe I got that last one just out of fucking guessing. Kind of semi-guessing, right? NEGFI. And it also has to begin and end with the same letters. So let's do 2 different searches, right? Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. So there could actually be a double letter in it. So I think the first thing I'm going to do is get a list of 5-letter words with all those letters. And I'm going to find all the ones that the second to the last letter is F. Oh, not croak, damn it. What are you doing? So NEGFI SEKI. And of course, there's one letter missing from that since it's 2 5-letter words, yet there's only 9 letters, right? So get a list of 5-letter words, which the list of 5-letter words is not that big. And we're going to just instantly discount any one that doesn't have an F in the second to the last slot. Because that has to be there, right? And so far there's like so many like not possibilities. So far out of my answers, my biggest possibility is, oh shit, this is easy. Right? K N I F E, right? Knife. It's like the only one out of the 4 that are left out of what I searched for that are a possibility. So now from that, I can go for my anagram solver and do GIESE, right? 5-letter words, and this one's easy. I should have just guessed this one. Bonk. Next ones. Okay. So again, we've proven that we can't just do a straight anagram solver on some of these. We have to divine certain words first. So let's go ahead and just write down all the letters. RSAUS, right? COHOE. Let's see. Resource. Caho. And then the last one's going to be RGC, right? Skipping the letters we've already had. Okay, so here's the thing. We're going to have 2 words, 5 letters. One begins with an R, one begins with a C, right? So these are our starting letters. I'm going to go ahead and keep that configuration before I start blending them together and moving around. Okay, throw these in the anagram solver, pull out 5-letter words, to which there's probably going to be a ton of. No doubt. Okay. Let's bring you into the know here. Show you what I'm doing. Okay, so what I'm doing here is we got our list. Oh, shit. We got our list of 5-letter words that can fit that letter set, right? We need to discount every single one of them that doesn't begin with an R or a C, right? So we can go down this list. We can automatically kill those. Oh, and this is actually kind of pretty easy too. Oh, we do have 2 R's and 2 C's. Never mind. I was about to say, if we only had 1 C and 1 R... Did I actually put that as a repeat? R-O... R sauce. Oh yeah, I did. Okay. 2 R's, 2 C's. Unfortunately, that's still leaving a lot of friggin... Ooh, Quahog. A lot of possibilities. Oh my god, there's a lot of possibilities. Okay. Now we can go all the way down to the R's. Nope. Okay. And we probably got a decent amount of R's here. Though, again, I'm sure a lot of these we can just immediately discount. We can definitely discount it if it has repeat letters that we don't have multiples of. Oh, wait a second. I don't think it's going to do that. No, it can't do that because I entered in a strict character set. Never mind. And yes, I could probably just use a search and find to do this. But I'm sick of doing that. So there we go. Oh, wait a second. S's. Why the hell am I doing S's? What am I, stupid? Don't answer that. Okay, so looks like we probably want to start out with the R, right? Because we only have a few of those, right? So let's start off with the obviouses. I doubt it'll be racer, races, rager, rages, rares, razor, razor. Let's try reach. R-E-A-C-H, right? And that way, so we'll put in our notes here. Reach. And that leaves the character set of R, H, G, S, U, C, O, S, O, right? Actually, I probably want to do this differently. I've been doing the horizontal first, so C, O, S, O, S, right? And then R, H, G, U. Okay, so it leaves that, right? Now the goal here is to take that, put it in the anagram solver, and get a list of 5-letter words to which there's not a lot. And one of them is going to have to begin with a C. So let's just take a look at the C's. So, crush, cross, C, R, O, S, S. Unfortunately, that doesn't leave a lot of latitude for that. So, I mean, we could even be wrong with the reach, dude. Which one is this? Thinking I'm just going to hit the hint for this one. Okay. So ROUGH cross chase. Got it. Oh shit, it actually, I just also noticed, and this would have helped, that it gives me a hint down at the bottom. And that's like the third time I've done that this fucking entire game. Right? To fret, to surrender. Right? So let's start over with our notes. We have YDIRERWOL, right? Yadire, RWOL. So one is to fret and one is to surrender. And hopefully that'll help me solve it this time. And I should have been looking down there to begin with. I'm such an idiot sometimes, dude. Ooh, Yowie is a possibility. Okay, list of 5-letter words that meet that category. And, of course, one of them has to have an R in that second to the last, so... To fret, to surrender. Okay, fret is fucking easy. I already got that one. So, to fret is going to be to worry, right? And to surrender is to yield. Easy enough, right? Okay, since, shit. Dude, I wish I would have fucking saw those hints. I'm so pissed off at myself. I do that every goddamn time. Okay. So letters are OELSH, EEATO, and SCR, right? So we have a parasite, a body area, and a chalkboard. Five-letter words in which there are a buttload. But, oh, that one's going to be easy, right? Shit. Oh, shit, that actually makes it really easy. SLATE, right? That's a chalkboard, right? Am I wrong? Which leaves very little possibility for the other two. A leech. Oh, goddammit. I didn't even need to do this. L-E... Can it not be leech? L-E-E-C-H. I forgot it's not A. Leech. And torso. There we go. Didn't even need to do the letter thing with that one. Man, the hints make all the world, don't they? Okay, what do we got here? We have RRSAK and CCAS. Hints are a crevasse or a crevice, and rather stupid or rude. Great. Anyway, that's a break. This is Thorn with the Game Design Lexicon. We are currently playing The Fool's Errand for the MS-DOS platform. A wonderful late 80s puzzle game for the MS-DOS. We're currently playing it on DOSBox ECE. If you like watching this sort of thing live, by all means, hit us up over here on Twitch. Just hit the follow button down below. We do stream currently Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I missed yesterday, unfortunately. No Chocobo's Dungeon 2 this week. Noon p.m. till 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. That's GMT -6, so you can catch us over on YouTube, not live. Just hit the subscribe and the alert button to know when we're coming out with new content, which is regularly. You can also hit the abouts on both these platforms to figure out when we're coming out with, or to figure out our other social media platforms that we occupy. Blue Sky, Discord, Reddit. I'm going to take a short musical break. Our music for the day is the Doobie Brothers, and I'll be back with some more Fool's Errand.